Former President Donald Trump earning a dominant victory in Iowa with 51% of the vote. And this could be the reason why. Our Fox News voter analysis revealing 94% of GOP voters in the state want a candidate that is mentally fit. 90% want a strong leader. And 82% want a nominee who can win the general election in November. OutKick host Tomi Lahren joins me now. Tomi, look, I mean, those first two should ostensibly be 100%, as should the third. But the fact that it's 82% of people want somebody who can beat President Biden, and the fact that Donald Trump won Iowa by a whopping 30 points. That tells me the people think that Donald J. Trump is going to beat Biden, even though the pundits may not always agree. What say you?
Well, listen, I don't know why it's not 100%. I don't know why you would vote for someone who you don't think has a chance to win the general election, unless, of course, you are a Democrat and you are trying to foil something. So that's a very interesting poll to me. I would hope that everybody wants somebody who's also mentally and physically able to do the job, somebody that has great policies. But what this tells me is this, especially the folks in Iowa. And, you know, Todd, I'm from South Dakota, so I get the people in Iowa. It's a lot like the people back home in my home state of South Dakota. They love Donald Trump. They are they're reminiscing about a time before COVID, before 2020, when Donald Trump was their president, and they saw the economy working. They saw the border being enforced. They saw no foreign wars. So they're really thirsting for that time again. And they believe, given everything going on and how weak the current president is, they believe that Donald Trump can do it again. And he did it in 2016. He shocked the globe in 2016. No one thought he could beat Hillary Clinton, including the Democrats, including Hillary, including the media. So people in Iowa are seeing that. They want their revenge. They want their country back. And so I think that's why you saw such a decisive victory for Donald Trump in Iowa. I don't think all states are going to be that way, but I think if Republicans are smart, now is the time that we really look at our field and we say, listen, it's now or never. We got to galvanize around Donald Trump because we simply cannot reelect Joe Biden, or who I think is going to be probably a different Democrat nominee. You know, Todd, I don't think it's going to be Joe.
And you have repeatedly said that on this very program, Tomi. But that said, the president, Biden, is fundraising off of former President Trump's big victory last night. Quote, looks like Donald Trump just won Iowa. He's the clear front runner on the other side at this point. But here's the thing. This election was always going to be you and me versus extreme MAGA Republicans. It was true yesterday, and it'll be true tomorrow. So do you ultimately think your hypothesis, your prophecy will hold true, that Biden will be out, especially in light of the fact that Donald Trump did win by 30 points? He's got a pretty big lead in New Hampshire, and the lead in the polls in every other state when it comes to the Republican primary is pretty big at this point.
Yeah, I think that the current White House, as well as Democrats, are hoping that Donald Trump is going to be the nominee, and they're seeing the polls like we're seeing the polls. And I think they see that Donald Trump likely will be the Republican nominee, and that's who they want to run against, because that's who they've spent all this time building ammunition against. I mean, beyond just the 4 indictments, the media has been preparing for the return of Donald Trump since, honestly, before he ran in 2016. So they've been preparing for this. They are ready to take on Donald Trump. If they were throwing a curveball and they had a different candidate like a Ron DeSantis, or it pains me to say a Nikki Haley, I think they would be scrambling because they are not as prepared to take on another candidate. They're ready for Donald Trump. So we can't fall into the same trap. We have to be ready for who the Democrat nominee is going to be if it's not Joe Biden. So we can't simply talk about how bad Joe Biden is and how mentally unfit he is or physically unfit he is or his scandals. We have to talk about Democrat policies and how they're failing America. If we do that, it doesn't matter who the Democrat nominee is. We're going to set ourselves up to be in a good spot. So I think that has to be our focus moving forward, is defeating Democrat and liberal policies first.
Tomi Lahren on a post-election Tommy Tuesday. Tomi, thank you.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.